Hello Virgo, how are you guys? My name is Ascending Synergy Tarot. I'll be doing a love reading for the end of May. Guys, thank you so much for coming to this channel. I really appreciate your love and support and vibes. Yeah, so this is those who are in committed relationships, those who are single and looking, dating, separated. Whatever the message comes out for us, we'll definitely just kind of like build on that. This is a general reading. And if you're looking for a personal session, you can click my link below and we could definitely set you up. All right, so let's get right into it, Spirit. Thank you so much for just giving us another day to live, another day to see. Please guide me through Virgo's message, Spirit. Please guide me through Virgo's message, Spirit. Please guide me through Virgo's messages that you have for Virgo's Spirit. I feel like Spirit has a lot to say to you. Yeah, it definitely does. Let me just pull this last one for Virgo. Thank you. Oh goodness, this is crazy. Alright, Virgo. Sheesh. So we had free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. On the other side, we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And this could be the one you already found the romantic partner you seek. With these three messages, I feel like you both know. This is like one of those like tragic love stories. I feel like you both know that in another lifetime, in a higher frequency, in a different space, in a different situation, if things didn't play out the way they had, it would have been the best connection. It would have been or it just being on the same frequency. That's what I want to say. Just being on the same frequency, this would have been the person that you would have in your life. But y'all both know that this isn't it. Not in this lifetime, not in this frequency, not in this timetable, not in this month. Because time change, things change, people change, but to get on that same frequency. But for now, this definitely feels like both of you definitely know time apart is needed. It's like you always come back to this energy though. There's always a reconciliation. There's always a coming back. Because this is a partner that you see that you would like to be with. You see the characteristics of this person in its highest form. I want to say in its highest form because if it was in its highest form, this would definitely be something that we always know that we can come back to. But I feel like the back and forth, separation, reconciliation, and you deserve love. Like, you deserve connections that are real, valid. You are lovable. The experiences that you put yourself through. Yikes. That's for some of you guys. That's the hard truth of certain things. But this definitely feels like experiences that we've also experienced with a connection. I feel like this is very similar to like a if you have Taurus in your chart, or if this involves a Taurus, I would suggest looking at some of that video because it feels like a little bit like that. But with this energy, it definitely just feels like you just deserve what you're supposed to have in life. The things that you desire, truly desire, you Virgo, you can't bring it out in somebody. They can't bring it out of you. It's like it has to be a natural connection. It can't be forced. And even though I don't have control in here, I do feel like we don't want to work on this anymore. We tried to, and it just doesn't work out. That's the message I'm getting, y'all. This doesn't mean that this is for everybody. This is a strong ass message coming out. it just feels like a back and forth to the point where it's like, I'm not giving this another chance. You know, as you get to know somebody more and more and more and more, the more you realize how dignified you are, how self-respecting you are. The more you get to know this person, the bond deepens, but in a way where you see that this can't move forward. I try to give it a chance, but I'm seeing that this person is stuck in a way of living or stuck in a way of thinking that I can't align myself up to. And I have to be in a space of loving myself so that I can attract what I truly desire, which is a beautiful soulmate. And being very optimistic. Singles, if you're looking for that soulmate, it's very, I feel like, imperative to say, you know, concentrate on loving yourself. The way you love others is so significant and so beautiful and so diligent. You know, it's just so admirable. This is this energy where it's time to really connect back with yourself with that energy. You deserve that same love you give out. If you don't give out the same love, if you don't give yourself the same love that you give out, you know, it becomes unrequited. It's not. It's just the nature of forces. You know, just how things work here. Cosmic law. You know, it's because there's not enough attraction for you, so it's like you can't necessarily will it in. Or this is vice versa. Someone is really having some really hard times with loving themselves, and they're attracting low level energy, to be honest with you, to like want to have a connection for the sake of connection. And this is where it's kind of like one of those aha moments, like I have to free myself because this is kind of like bringing me down. I'm getting somebody is being brought down. Let me clarify these, Spirit, for Virgo. Hope this doesn't sound too negative. This is just the reality. Life happens, man. Life happens. And this is a beautiful segue into you honoring the fuck out yourself, though. I am very, very happy to see that. I'm happy to report that. You know, this is all about mirroring each other, you know, reflections, introspection. The way you see somebody is the way we struggle. The way we actually struggle here. Let me put this here. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect on our wounds and introspection. This is a mirroring effect. The things that we know we have to free ourselves from is because these type of relationships that we embody are reflecting the wounds that we might be ignoring. And that's why this kind of keeps coming up, because it's forcing you to like go into introspection of what your self-value is and what your self-worth is. And this could also not just be you, this could be somebody that you are involved with or know. On the other side here, we have looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and making new memories. Someone wants to come back after knowing that this isn't really on the same vibration. It's not enough attraction there, but someone really misses this person. And I get it. Like when you separate, you go through that. You go through the motions, you know, the nostalgia, the wanting to come back. But bear in mind that there is just not enough there. Even though that we're in that space of nostalgia. This could be the one. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So this definitely feels like I'm getting new energy. If you guys are coming out of a relationship, this definitely feels like a new energy. You both have opportunities to find what you truly desire. If this is something that happened in the past, someone has absolutely evolved to the point where you rekindle this connection, and it's like catapulting into like what we truly loved and desire, because you took the time out, they took the time out to honor themselves, to heal themselves, to see the triggers, to reflect on the wounds, to reflect on ourselves, and really connecting again. And the bond has deepened since that separation. You know, the bond has deepened because you guys both are in a space of respecting yourself, loving yourself. That's the best connections, you know, non-attachment attraction, you know, just enjoying the moment very fully. You know, it's just such a soul pairing connection. Just know that this happens, know that this is real, know that when we make healthy choices, you know, our self-love, again, our self-care, um being happier. And what's happier, right? Just being more, look, well, she has fruit, yeah, she has a lot, yes, you know. So I'm sorry, because this is like her bearing her fruit, you know, and she is happy in that space and making these healthy choices here. There's divinity, there's definitely a balance, there is coupling and sudden transformations in connections. I do feel like time with friends is very imperative, you know, living in the moment, having fun, you know, in the interim, just have fun with yourself, fun with your girlfriends, family, what have you, because suddenly there's this beautiful moment, this bonding that takes place. And I don't think you see it. I don't think this is going to be something that you can even prepare for. The only thing that's preparing you is how spirit keeps forcing you to go into introspection, but being very gentle with yourself. This isn't the time to be criticizing yourself, and I know that's so hard for Virgo, but I'm telling you, this is really, really this is honoring yourself and being in such a good space with yourself. Look at that, because you're a healer. You know, this is a healing connection. I feel like if this was something from your past, literally, you know, this gets healed. This definitely gets it evolves. But this feels like not in the end of May. I do like feel some of you guys, you are going to receive this energy after. If this was like a out long ago separation, I feel like this is super giving me, like, this is definitely giving me the vibes of like reconnection, and it's understood of what we had to evolve out of. Separation is the best therapy, and I'm getting, you know, just separation is the best therapy to know what's real within ourselves, within the other person. You know, when those challenges occurred, when there's things that was coming up, you know, standing afar from it really allows us to see what we truly want in our world and what we truly don't want in our world. It comes so clear. So let's see. So we have Numite. I'm saying that maybe wrong. But anywho, it assists in all aspects of the healer's journey, especially working with the shadow, and also the powerful journey into the darkness or the void, bringing light and wisdom to the soul. Those who connect and work with this stone will embark on a powerful journey of deep healing and self-realization. This is sorry. This is increasing our strength and endurance during very difficult times. This is assisting us on the journey of loving all aspects of ourselves. And this is really reminding you that you're gifted. You know, this is bringing this into full awareness that you're gifted here. There's times where it's necessary to receive healing from others, but also just know that you're the most powerful healer in truth is yourself. This is also time to look within and excuse me, to look within and access our own healing medicine. You're being called to utilize the sacred wisdom and energy for your own well-being and the well-being of others. Some of you guys could be in like a natural medicine business, healing arts, or healthcare of some sort here. This is definitely telling you, your intuition is telling you this is you being on the right path. This relationship, I feel like, is a very healing one. But I feel like this is also, it's such a crazy effect. Like, I'm getting someone that just completely needs to cut away from something because they have to heal. It's not on the same vibration. Then I'm getting another message where, again, this has been a long separation and there's been some healing that has been done on both parties. And the bond deepens from that space. Okay, so we have Six of Staves, celebration. This is like beautiful. It's a beautiful coming back together. This is successful. Five of Blades in a reverse. Yep, someone just comes back. They see how defeated this was. They realize their ways. I feel like this person on this side realizes how... I'm getting sexual energy for some reason, but I'm getting someone's like sexual deviant behaviors. That's for some of you guys. They realize how they have to heal from that. That's something that is very weak, like characteristic wise. Their characteristic, they realize their character's all fucked up. These wounds have affected somebody. This separation has shown somebody how things defeat them, how their mental body needed to be stronger, how they need to forgive themselves for the mistakes that they have made that really left them defeated. It definitely feels like forgiveness. Someone wants to return and forgive. And there's an acceptance, but it has to be clear. The truth got to be coming out. This has to be decisive. I feel like no emotions have to be made in this space. I'm getting more so like intellectual dialogue. What's facts and what's not. What's the truth? What's the real truth? And it has to come from a very mature space. I feel like this has a lot to do also with people who are very, I wouldn't say mediocre, but their communication, the way they can't collab with people because they don't really tell the truth within themselves. They don't really maybe understand their inner dialogue, or it's something where they're very highly intelligent, but it's to a degree where it's like using it for very petty reasons. Somebody uses their intellect for very petty reasons, and they have to heal from that because, again, there's clarity that can be established here. I have to clarify these. Give me a second. I'll take them. Okay. So we have, the Six of Staffs again. There's celebration. I feel like when we come from like a space of security, knowing ourselves, being very independently, like knowing this is mine. It's okay to have what's yours, and they have what's theirs. But again, there's this, I want to say, interdependent relationship that comes back with clarity. Someone that had to successfully move forward out of their petty ways, and knowing like collaboration is very imperative for security reasons, for security of self, security of others. I feel like people's maybe closed-heartedness or stubbornness, they're starting to realize that doesn't yield them success. and they really are starting to be very clear on the truth of that matter here, and they just want celebration. You want just celebration. There was just something that was unequally yoked, and you're very aware of it. There's a lot of sixes here, so I am getting like balance energy. Something had to be balanced out, or something is not balancing out, and the only way forward to balance is by yourself. And I feel like that could be the stagnation for somebody, not wanting to create their own wealth or see that through time there's an abundance that can take place if you can diligently persevere it, and with optimism, with the knowing of what is here as prosperity. I feel like someone what's this right here? This person over here, it could be a Virgo, another Virgo, or Aquarius, let's see. Yeah, I was just about to say that. Thank you, Spirit. Someone has to stop thinking so negatively, so pessimistically, so cold, callous. They're really like abandon what they want to work on because they see it stagnant for like a month. If it doesn't pop off right then and there, then they completely abandon their projects. It's just like one of those things where they have to just know the possibilities of life, knowing that these type of poverty ways of thinking or experiences that really felt abandoned or of that sort here only can propel you on to moving forward and what you want your life to be, or what you want to put time and effort into. Somebody, I feel like if it's not instantaneously, and they don't put hard work in it, they just abandon it. They don't put no hard work in it. They're not like steadfast. They're just done. And that's where I feel like the imbalance takes place, because it's like this person just wants this, the connection to succeed, but it's like over time I have to free myself, because why am I putting all this time and effort into something that's not balanced? Oh, because I'm not balanced. And that's the introspection that takes place, and that's the transformation. Gaining better perspectives, seeing the clarity in things that don't feel clear, things that just can't move forward. Yeah, things that just cannot collaborate. It's a back and forth thing. But I feel like finally we understand that this cannot move on. That's definitely something that just someone has to be in a different headspace. So I'm gonna put some advice here for you guys. It's just gonna be a question that I want you to ponder over. Okay. Ooh, sorry. The question is, what kinds of routines or habits limit my experience of everyday life? What kind of routines or habits limit my experience of everyday life? Wow. And there's where that healing right there takes place, integrating that, okay? And loving all of that, even if it's uncomfortable to just get that aha moment, it's very imperative to just love all that shit while you go through that introspection, okay? All right, I'm done. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.